can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterflied. Stuck a mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you see and how the stories that they sing when it hit and how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But knowing the drop due to my pops, how I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals. Now, all of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, so I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
I'm a bad boy. When it got off my 10 got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me for that. I've been boy, I've been naughty McCoy. No one bet my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin, Chris. GTR, I love the crash cars. I'm a bad boy, so I got a futuristic ride. From Mars. They not play with me, they stay with me. She fell in love with my hockey ring. Come to kick it, I'm not on the soccer team. You won't make it as part of my prophecy. Rap Simmons, match my prodigy. I'ma do it.
So good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says Be Legendary. And I think he's a legend, just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover, love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. You'll see Team World and USA. And it's USA to start out. Young with the ball. And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Brandon Clark, Hachimura out there with Barrett. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Young with the steal. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Young's got 5.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
And here is Doncic, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Just 5 to shoot. Morant against Hachimura. Over Morant. That misses off the backboard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Doncic launches a 3, traps in the tray.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Morant kicks to Bridges. Young for 3. Another 3 for USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg, and it gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Barrett the pass to Hachimura. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior. I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Team World. He is blown away by some of the young talent out there. But he feels like some individuals aren't taking the game as seriously as they need to. He said it's not just about the Rising Stars game. It's about the game overall. Respecting your team's goals and making sure you're accountable every moment. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic throws it down.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Deflects the pass. Williamson finds Young. Here's Morant. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Again, team world, good for two.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
1:25 left in the first. He dishes it to Barrett. He kicks to Clark. On the wing, Doncic. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
USA leading by 10. Bridges outside. Morant left side. There's the drive. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Knocked away. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And USA with some changes. Washington comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Young. The feed now to Barrett. Nice move. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Sexton against Hachimura. Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And they recover it. And it's USA up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got R.J. Barrett, Doncic out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for USA.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers. They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sexton. Good on the shot. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Sexton. Jackson kicks to Bridges. Sexton for three. Bridges passes to Graham. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Graham's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, guards that are small like Graham, he's only 6'1". I think they've got to knock down threes, and great work from him right there.
Here's Sexton. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Jackson. Graham with the bounce pass. There's the pass to Sexton. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That's tipped. Graham against Doncic. Will it go? Barrett, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Here's Sexton. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Sexton's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Team World calls time here.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And USA with some changes. Williamson is checked in for P.J. Washington. Morant comes in for Colin Sexton. And Trae Young subbed in for Devontae Green. And a change for Team World. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's Morant after R.J. Barrett's miss. Williamson trying to free himself up. That one is good. He's only missed one. One shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Right wing. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the lane.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And really deep through that time. Young's got 22 points.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here it gets you a standing O.
.132 left in the first half. Alexander Walker passes to Clark. And the shot goes in. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here is Young. 22 points for him. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Young way outside. Rebound by Team World.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Morant, and finished up by Morant.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morant drives in. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barrett against Bridges. Doubled by Bridges. Barrett the pass to Clark. And now USA on the break. Morant with the ball. It's Barrett on the wing over Jackson.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. USA ahead, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He looked invincible from long range, dialing up 5 3-pointers in the opening period and shooting a high percentage, too. His stroke was on. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get offensive boards. But hold on to the ball.
Time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Zion Williamson is out there with Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then it's Bridges. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And for Team World, we've got Hachimura. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Young way outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Young's got 25 points.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Young's shot is off. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Team World. Trailing by 19. And he gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bridges. After Luka Doncic's bucket. Morant, that's for 2. Again, USA.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
That bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Team World. Young looking around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 28 points for him.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Morant kicks to Young. From deep, another three for USA.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. In the corner, Barrett with it. And Team World, another three.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And USA with some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Jackson. Colin Sexton comes in for John Morant. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Young. And a change for Team World. Okogie's checked in for Hachimura. Now, here's Doncic. After Colin Sexton's miss. And Doncic gets it to go.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has three in this half.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. USA leading by 14. Now Graham. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Okogie. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, you know, this is just too easy for Okogie. I mean, the defense cannot afford to let him get deep, established positioning.
Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Pass to Williamson. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Graham from outside. Hands it from downtown. Williams got 9.
You know, these are shots you want Graham taking. Helps get him going.
Doncic kicks to Barrett. Here's Clark. And he lays it straight in.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Clark against Williamson. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And USA leads by 16.
And the big question with Zion, how much range can he add to the jump shot? And at what level of consistency? They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Team World trails by 16. Bombed up there for Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Those turnovers haven't helped their cause. Playing for the other team.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here's Alexander Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making.
With some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Morant comes in for Bridges. Young is subbed in for Devontae Graham. Team World trails by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Here's a Kogi. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Young who brings it up for USA. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Now, here is Young. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play. And they are putting on a show.
Jackson is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Morant. And it's Sexton in at the 3 slot. Here's Alexander Walker. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Sexton. USA moving the ball around. Young outside. Young is doubled. From deep three-point range, another 3 for USA. And look at how the hustle game has been going for USA.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points. Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's a Kogi. That shot, no good. USA leading by 22. From deep. That shot missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here is Hachimura. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive line. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Alexander Walker. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
There's the lob to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
To the paint. Hachimura, no good. USA leading by 22. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The kick out to Young. Young is double. The pass to Sexton. Three-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Clark with it. He's picked up by Morant. A Kogi misses. Now USA with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And that one's good. Morant's got 20 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
On offense. defense. Here's Team World. Pass to Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. It's another look. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And stolen by Williamson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost. They've been tremendous.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Team World. Here's Alexander Walker. Team World with another miss. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Young is double. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Oh, where did that come from? That was beautiful.
What a punch.
Here's Alexander Walker. Can they get it? And the rejection by Jackson.
Team World.
Eric Pasco, he's checked in for USA. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Young. Here's Alexander Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Drives to the hoop. Count that one.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
From deep three-point range, gets it to go. That one's good from Nunn.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Here's Alexander Walker. A second chance effort. Again, Team World good for 2.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Morant. Good, nice job down low.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Again, Team World good for 2.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Williamson. To the middle. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Alexander Walker. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with the...
la prenda, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Lo tenía para entrar de la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entienda. Me tenía toda la prenda, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Ahora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Uno y la verdad no sé lo que daré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré. Yeah, it's automatic, baby. Welcome to rounds part 3. I don't have no choice but to go off the second I spit it. This ain't no faking, this isn't a gimmick. This is real as it gets when I'm in it. Doing this all on my own independent. Some rappers started, then they stuck with it. Some had longevity, some had to quit it, but none of them different. None of them thought what if I took the normal and I try to shift it. That's what I'm doing. Pat on my back cause I'm keeping it moving. Pat on my back cause I've been going stupid. Pat on my back cause I really do this. I stuck with my gut and I stuck to the music. I'm still the man I hear that says committed. I'm still the man I hear that's on a mission. Let there be brief, can we give it a minute? Cause this flow that I have right now is too vicious. Let it breathe. Okay, I'm ready. Back in this thing like I never left. I'm always snapping, what do you expect? When I'm on a song, expect nothing less than me giving my best. Time into this is what I invest. It's crazy if I don't got next and I'm serious. The bottom is where I started, now I'm at the top of the top. The haters saw I was in phase. They started kicking the rocks, and that's when I started to pop. Then I maintain handling the fame, maintain handling the change, maintain handling the game. They cannot count me out, they gotta count me in. I cannot lose what I built, not when I know how to win. Welcome to rounds part 3, I had to do it again. Another round still going, I'll be this way to the end. Back and I'm feeling amazing, too concentrated and too dedicated. I gotta break through it, something's gotta give for as long as I waited. I'm testing my patience, I can stay average, I'm headed for greatness. My story has to be one for the ages. When they read it bad, say he wasn't playing. His music gotta go on all of my playlists. Know what I'm saying, they know what I'm saying. I cannot make it if I do not love it. I cannot make it if it's second substance. I stay on beat like I stay on the subject. If it don't got a topic, it don't got nothing. I wanna be the topic of discussion. I wanna be the one who gets it bumping. I wanna be the one who gets it jumping. I'm a perfectionist. If it ain't perfect to me, then it bothers me. I am not having it. Everything gotta be adequate. Punchlines every time that I'm rapping it over the head. Every time they ain't catching it. Every time my delivery's accurate. Trust me, I already know they'll be blasting it. This is that matic they wanna hear snapping. This is that pedal to the metal flow. Matter of fact, I need a medal for this flow. I don't ever think of my approach. I just hear it once and then I go. That's something I gotta show, and I just keep on rising. And you know how I get down, so none of this is surprising. They cannot count me out, they gotta count me in. I cannot lose what I built, not when I know how to win. Welcome to rounds part 3, I had to do it again. Another round still going, I'll be this way to the end. Nothing but results when I put in this kind of effort. I do what it takes to get better. I gotta do what I can, no matter the day or the weather. Cause I'm out whatever, I'm maximizing my potential, maximizing what I'm meant for. This is all glorious, finish a try, then I'm feeling victorious. But I'm never done because there's always more to this. Give me a chance, you'll see what I'm capable of. A skill set I cannot be matched. Real lyrics that have real meaning, and I don't even curse, tell me where they do that. I carry the weight of the game, but it's nothing to me. I treat it just like a curl. I feel like a superstar, but I've been a star cause my bar's been out of this world. Did they get it? Let's get it. It's Matic, baby.
Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you lane, but I'm just better than you. Strong too, it just open up your other night when you fuck. Your mind thought, oh no, they callin' Showtime Maggie, always looking spiffy. Shorty want a lot of smoke and mirrors, liars in the scriptures. I keep my circle small like a peephole, something like the voice of the people. Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody.
All white leather, got a promotion. Still left the morning coffee. Like a shoe from Nike. GT in this, got the stimmy from Biden. Flavor
whether to come back or return. Every journey needs a new beginning. Rookies to vets, it's all depending on who's defending. You gotta earn respect to be the next, and your team will be winning. We ain't bargaining, we charging in, and the people is with it.
We getting better than ever, we never left. How long you been waiting, debating, holding your breath? Switch it right to left. Tell a rep I might have got him, cause we're back like vertebrae, spinal column.
5 seconds is a problem, it's a wrap for your C's. You only got one shot, might have to launch it 40 feet. When it comes to that chip, nobody's safe. Movements will amaze. Who gon' get on the plate? It's hard to say.
As we return, we gon' turn the page, turn and loose. When it's my turn, I turn the pudding into the proof that they need to believe, and give them one more jam. Let's return to their regular scheduled program. Now here we go again, I beat the secret opening, I'm motioning for my associate to going closer for the poster when I'm making moves. Hate to lose, we don't break the rules, break them down. When I cross them over, you can take your shoes. Front page of newspapers with the greatest innovators. We so fly, aerodynamic originators. Airborne with maneuvers, you was missing fun times. We return like the sun shines when the sun rise.
I crack the defense when the beat hits. It's the return of the sweet kicks. The rim heats bricks. You out your mind if you ain't tuned in. My grind is zoomed in. Came through the metro booming. Know that he gon' flush it, so you better move it. Your roster healed up. The mind is built up. Hate it or love it, I'm too rugged. I guess I'm a walking bucket. Made it happen in the bubble, befuddled. But now we land free, going home to where the fans meet. The finals with my plan C. It's the return. We going home. It's what you've been missing. Hoop season begins.
Pocket watch it, and when he pocket watch it, I'm putting up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting man like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tack. I run up again and I'm pocket watch it, and when he pocket watch it, I'm putting up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting man like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tack. I don't pop no. Judge on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that. Like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. She like baby rings. Put it to your face, better pull her to your place. Full of words, you that open like a case. To the back and then like, hey, I'ma go run on that be like. I got myself against all I'm in it. Triple get something. X on my body, ain't taking my pay. I'm getting money, I'm running the check. Y'all know myself, I ain't doing no hacks. Baby, this a two-dose, swerving like a meat. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man says she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh. Yeah, but it would even matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. When I pull up to the spot, everybody started scattered. Try that money automatic. Hey, that one static. No, I don't do no average. When he pocket watch it, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider, stop it. I'm getting man like rocket. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pocket. Baby, I'm headed in tacky.
Feel my pain, man. Feel my pain, man. Chill it. I told my the finest used to be a troublemaker. Now don't resort to violence unless you try me now. I'm with the lambs of the silence.
I miss silence of the lambs. I need the salad and the dress. They be like, Chili, why you look like that? Cause I've been stressing. My life been full of obstacles. All these is lessons. My brother, now my niece is like my daughter. So now these beats like 21, my enemies. You ain't felt pain till you seen your mains with a. Ever since you well left, I can't seem to put it plain. I lost my heart and it's a feeling unexplained. So I've been rolling like a train, dude. Ain't enough sunshine to stop this rain. In the swamp, it's always cloudy. Your main probably you. I had to let that breathe. I lost a lot of brothers, still ain't took the time out to grieve. I just like it's a trick up my sleeve. I've been bumping beside it, baby. I feel like Scuba Steve. I swear these boys can't with Trilly. You can't buff up my Steve. Push me through bad, my mind made me come across like a sleaze. Don't pay yourself. Don't tell me you went out like Drew Brees. Wrote this with my Laker shorts. I'm trying to summon the beam. Supreme, but not the brim. Look, I'm a king. You don't wanna see me, cause I'm gon' sing. Picture being Rihanna on a song with the Queen. Jill Scott, now picture that. That's some thing. Sheesh, that took me back because my mind could get mean. Took it back to when my mama died, status was green. And the words laughing love wasn't triggers to me. Back when happiness was simply jumping on the trampoline. Now my thoughts are sour, gotta scour up to Getty Green. Bumping Project Pet, Mr. Don't play what you think. Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my rest in peace to Rowan Row. I'ma scream it till I go till the world blow. Just plotting focus, looking through the. Watch them people claiming solid when they really fooling post. It's pitiful, but I'm still alive. It's a miracle. Only when you them people really hearing you. Talk to God when I'm. I said I talk to God when I'm. I'm him, y'all. Nah, I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block. They're ringing me up, I got. We get got. Is this man for the. Had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God. So I love my time till I'm gone. Verses I dealt with the wrong. Exhaling the numbers, here pain in my songs. I'm loving a heavenly touch, got a. And I'm. This life kinda should be on job, yeah. Be odds, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Yeah, obsessed with success. Tryna run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed. Been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath. Gotta save and stack, no I can't lose bread. Got a pattern up, tryna get a new front step. Money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm tryna get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a
bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my don't know sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
난 높이 저 끝머 넘어 먼 곳으로 난 날아가 더 높이 세상 넘어서 우주 밖으로 다 괜찮아 널 위한 내가 여기에 서 있으니 보고 싶은 널 그리며 네 이름을 크게 불러봐 난 날아가 저 멀리 하늘 속 작은 집을 지어 널 초대해 우리 둘만의 시공간을 뛰어넘어 바람아 우리 좀 더 세게 밀어줘 구름아 우리 마음껏 감싸 안아줘 아무도 우리 찾지 못하게 해 아무도 우리 보지 못하게 해 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로 다 날아가 저 멀리로 다 날아가 저 하늘로
watch you and God gon' watch me. He be looking up for me. I got so much good luck for you cover me. And I'm rich now, so range rubber me. I'm on 12 years ahead like a Doberman.
I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying loads, positivity till it me, and I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty. Know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and
I put
just
my all in
fly.
it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a on, call a mortician, coming back like Jordan. I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in a pop mission, in a shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check out, ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest caught up bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. Long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down. Why would I let up? Can't trust these friendly. Nah, it's a setup. Man, I can't trust these pretty forever. Yeah. My heart told me love, get your together. Yeah. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. A word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Hey, Miss Parker. Wait.
I just cut some fresh lemons with the sugar. Lemon in my A, lemon in my L's, call them boogers. Rather 6 feet before I'm ever seen with you.
Hold up.
Yo. What it is, it's that teeth, skin look colored in, riding in, double R, that's that coloring in, pulling in, that 400 grand, I just ordered this, Switzerland, Lake Geneva, where I spend my summer in, off the floor, that's Giano shoe, what I'm running in, earlobe, look like headlights, on a minivan, I'm so, I need some Timberlands, I battle any man, Uzi Vert, don't think they understand,
Double C on my feet, double G on my freak, Louis V by my brief. She wanna kick it with me, she back and leave. She try to save her the place, but keep can't see none of them grow. She keep got an E and a B on the back of the CT. I'm done with the 12, got a V16. Say the money coming in, yeah, that's true. The more money I get, I don't want. Can't think about the last time that I text you. It's probably when sidekicks had them belt loops. Sign my giant head cock on the they time I check you. Just like a brand new lamb, I wreck you. So if it's mine, it's yours.
Ride to the tank, I'm a tab in the mag in the exit. Last year more than what Google say my net is. I got chatter with the sass in it to the exit.
This is double P, I rock double C. Man, I run in beats like you running cleats. Man, come to me, you want sun to see. This internally flawless, a double V's. What troubles me is you couple me with these subtle fleas trying to double the hornet, trapped on a high of a bumblebee. They just got the closest picture of the sun's surface. That was us. Got the line Ferrari part that just for one purpose, catching dust. My secret service carry you call back you up, tat you up, then add you up, then give you a cover like Adjua. If the fake, I don't respect it, it's clickbait, and that's this tastes like a shake. What a difference your wrist make when it's Richard made. Hungry eyes tend to fixate like an empty stomach for a fish plate. Get this straight, this truck wheel deck grip tape.
Ride to the tank, I'm a tab in the mag in the exit. Last year more than what Google say my net is. I got chatter, the sass in it to the exit.
Well, there goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. That's your job.
born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterfly. Stuck a mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County. Beside me, my son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't died. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hit and how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But knowing the drop due to my pops, how I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up. Walls full of murals, my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, so I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby, I'm a whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was, ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been take up for put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics, just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone, brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing.
told her she would with the one. They was snoring, sleeping on me, woke them up alone. Wake up, hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the coldest safe. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just throw you, babe. Used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach, ask her how she gon' act now. I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. Did I say when I'm? You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with them. I get paid when I pass a. But I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got Govers my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster's boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama. So you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell if they men. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must
You can never be respected, ducking like we built, collecting fake will always get detected, scoping out the intersection, thinking about
we lost. Country went in that recession. Mama trying to put together meals and make them something special. Scared to really ask for it. She'll give her last for it. I've been in my bag for it. When you talking fast forward, years after that, shots cracked off the backboard. Hard to really laugh toward real situations when you stuck in it. Mama still clutch whenever she see a truck tinted. Going on outside, my brother in it, cousins in the streets on fire. I got a tunnel vision, running with it. Torch for the taking, you gotta love it. See your false cockiness, honestly had enough of any label good for like 20 more just for with them. Try to step in front of that, become another. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. The win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, look, I must go. I just want success. I just wanna look in the mirror, say you the best. I just wanna know my reward was worth all the stress. I just wanna live a full life and have no regrets. Cause I'm so used to less, I just want my mama to rest. Double 9 to 5's only time I see her, she pressed. Cause they cut her enough just to make it to the next check. And she don't wanna quit, she unsure of her skill set. I assure she's still blessed. You don't know the half, you don't know the feeling of almost having it in your grasp. You don't know the feeling uncertainty when you sending tracks. Feeling like your only opportunity up out this trap. You don't wanna burn it by pressing the line and then he pass. Don't wanna seem desperate, you see your back pressed against the wall, you standing tall and though you fighting back. Can get exhausted when you ballin' and you writing tracks. Dreams of having arenas, reciting that a vital act. Was being 17 with a dream and an insomniac. Walking on water like I was Peter, I embodied that. Till I took my sight off of you and now I'm residing at the abyss of my thoughts, what a plight to have. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, I must go. I gotta win, that's for sure. Don't waste time, I must go.
I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start one. Instead of me, you know, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build one. And that's a job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's a job for any youngster, male or
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, a fantastic rendition of the national anthem. Back with more right after this. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's...
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's the franchise in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, they and Grant make up the forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after... not playing the entire previous year.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
On defense, the Bulls. Pass to Stewart. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. Stewart inside, covered by Vucevic. 6 to shoot, puts it up from 12. And the shot falls short that time.
No, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
The shot by the franchise, no good. Poke loose. Here's Cunningham. Here he goes. And Stewart with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Gets the three to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Here's the franchise. Into the lane. Back to Vucevic. Here's the franchise. From deep three-point range. And again, it's Chicago with a three. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Here's the franchise. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Down low. Here's Joseph. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's the franchise. 9 points in the game. 4-3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Green against Grant. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bay. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's the franchise. Stewart defends. Basket counts.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Detroit calls timeout. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. 5th best, Nikola Vucevic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Pass to Cunningham. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now DeRozan lets it fly. Here's the franchise. Back to Levine from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Levine. Up top, Stewart. And here's Cunningham outside. Knocks down the triple.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Oh, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bay outside. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And that one is hammered home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on. And a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam.
finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Chicago leading. Here's the franchise. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Cunningham. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the franchise. He's got 22. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets that one.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Detroit has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Joseph. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jumps up.
Oh! They're trying to tear the hinges off the rim. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. And they're jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And so it's Chicago, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And don't go far. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
At the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
They've got Marvin Bagley. Cunningham is out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Diallo in at the 3, a small forward. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Lee. Back to Olynyk. Banked it in off the glass.
Gifted score around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
Here's the franchise. From the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. 30 points in the game.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
To the inside, here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
He got with his trainer, he changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
There's some guys you let take that shot, but to be honest, he ain't one of them.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Oh, ripped away. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by White. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury-prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's the franchise. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Left side Bagley. Stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And again, it's Chicago with a three. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball. Experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Bulls on D. Diallo finds Olynyk. Diallo outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's the franchise. He's got 36 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for them. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Pass to Olynyk. And rejected. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Grant's checked in for the Pistons. LaVine comes in for White. On defense, the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Olynyk. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
Here's the franchise. Covered by Diallo. The franchise. That's good.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Lee. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
The Pistons making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this game. The shot by the franchise, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Tries a 10-footer, and Detroit again with the bucket.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
From deep three-point range, the franchise, that's good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Cunningham, knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Diallo. Pass to Olynyk. The 17-footer. Count it. Good. Olynyk's got 8 points.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
Dosunmu for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Bay. Here's Joseph. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Dosunmu. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Dosunmu's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Detroit calls timeout.
If they're talking their huddle, it's going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Up in time. And so it's Chicago, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's the franchise. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's the franchise in at the point guard position.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
The ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. An absolute bomb from three-point range.